Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, you're here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to The Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2 Episode 5. Had to look away there to check where we left off in the last episode. The Harefoots, Poppy and Nori are amongst the Stores, who are ancestors, or where the Harefoots first started off, who were obviously a prophecy was made. And one of the Harefoots went off to find a distant land where they could be able to dig and make holes in the ground and live in, where there's always food and etc. etc. And then the big old bastards who were after them came along, was like, give us the Harefoots or else. The stranger is currently with Tom Bombadil. There we go. Yeah, our Tom Bombadil. And basically Tom's a magician who's like, well, magician. Sorry, yeah, a wizard. Well, not necessarily a wizard. Someone in the comments said that he's just a form, an entity that wasn't actually specified what he was, in the books. And yeah, and and the stranger was like, dude, teach me, and he was like, okay. So yeah, there's that. Where else did we go to? Oh, that's it. Arondir went out into the woods to help find his new adopted child. To then find that he'd been taken by some trees. The trees then were kind of forgiven and sent him in the right direction of the orcs that were on their way to try and get to follow where Halbrand is, which is at Eregion, which is where Celebrimbor is, in the workshop, which is also where Galadriel and Elrond were on their way to with the company. And then Elrond's gone to warn the High King that the orcs are marching towards there, and Galadriel was taken prisoner by the orcs, and Adar was like, welcome, I guess. That's what I'm thinking he was. But I think that's mainly what happened. Very good episodes. I'm really enjoying this season so far. I know it's helping as well, not being online for I'm watching the episodes, I'm doing the edits, and I'm sort of in stuff on YouTube a little bit, but I'm not on Twitter where most of the negativity is. Well, I am on Twitter, I just see negativity about other stuff. It's not on my, for some reason it's not on my algorithm, which is great, because I'm actually going into this stuff without any spoilers, and I'm excited, so yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there rather than yap on a little bit more. So let's keep this all fun and positive, shall we? Okay. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Oh, okay. Someone's having fun. Oh, look at him. Oh, look how deeply blue that is. Yeah, it's not good if you're hearing whispering. Not good at all. Durin, don't do it. There's no way the ring is whispering to him away to the sunlight. No. You okay? You okay there, King?
Dig here.
Oh shit!
Fire. That's a foundation wall. Take it down.
Are you explaining Delvecraft to me?
Yeah, just crack on.
Give me your axe, Father.
Axe!
It must be, if everything about what your teachings are, and it's like, if we dig through this bit, it's a foundation wall, everything else comes down with it, you are right to be like, we'll hold the phone, Papa. Old boy still got it.
Shift's over!
That's alright, at least they're clearing out in case anything does collapse. He is one determined dwarf. Here we go. Here we go. Let there be light. Oh, you'll love to see it. I mean, everything about these rings to so far,
Next time
the elves.
I order you to dig, you do so.
Cheeky bastard. But everything about these rings so far, it's like, right, we should definitely use them because it's keeping the elves alive, and now they're able to find light for their shafts. Oh, we're not even stopping at one. He's coming for all of them. Yeah, these rings are a bit too powerful, aren't they? And that's just one ring, by the way.
In Kazakh Doom, we are free of its tyranny.
Look at that.
We bring the sun to us.
You would feel like an absolute G. You made this happen.
It is daybreak once more in our mountain.
Look how proud little son. Uh-oh, what do they feel?
Dwarves and elves
What do they feel?
working together. It was
Get your fucking hands off me, filth. Oh, is Nervy getting a ring as well? No, he's not. Unless it was a big old ring.
The doors of Durin.
Oh, there it is! I mentioned it before!
Of our mountain.
Oh,
Unbreachable, visible only by moonlight, guarded by a password, known only to friends.
yes! Oh, that tickles my little fandom balls, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's gonna be people that hate that, but me, I'm just all warm inside. I know this brings a lot of destruction to their kind, but I don't care.
Smith. To a lasting friendship between elves and dwarves.
Truth is, I should have spoken longer to credit your contributions.
I don't think he wants to be credited at all.
Me.
He doesn't want the world. He doesn't want his name written, I guess, in this because then people might connect dots.
I find it different. Rings for men.
This old spiel. If he's done it for the dwarves, you have to do it for the men. Oh, this is him just manipulating him as well. I just realised.
It is a game you play, is it not? Sowing seeds in others' minds and then convincing them.
It's
that
worked
the
so
truth is their
far.
own.
You're his little bitch now.
I thought
We shall speak of men tomorrow.
I would prefer to speak of them now.
Ooh. Uh-oh. You're pushing it a bit much. Don't get me
The
wrong.
misery of men is of their own making.
Don't get me wrong. Kellig Brimble kind of holds all the cards, I guess, in the sense that it's him and that's doing it. But at the same time, Anatar could easily just force him, I guess, or do a lot of things to him.
Have you ever been to Numenor? It is remarkable. But fractured.
Oh, I was like, when have you been to New I don't know, remember it in the last season, obviously.
Men are capable of great frailty. There are always some who rise forth and shine.
Oh, he's so fucking true! It's true!
The purest of heart, from Numenor to Rune. We identify 9 ring bearers with the 9 greatest mortal kingdoms.
This is... Oh, this is... Do you know what? If this is like in some of the former TV show, they could easily make it almost like a fucking game show where it's like who's gonna get the 9 rings? We're gonna do this, like some sort of like Britain's Got Talent mixed with Project Runway mixed with The Bachelor, I guess. You know.
I am sorry. My answer is no.
For now.
Rings of power are complete.
Oh, for now.
Of course.
I actually have no idea how he's gonna. Is he just gonna force him or manipulate the shit out of him even more?
Very well.
What if he just says, "I'm leaving you"?
Myself.
Oh, he's just making the 9 himself. Okay. I was gonna say, what if he does like an abusive sort of boyfriend sort of thing where he's there sort of like, fine, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna berate you, and then I'm gonna then be all miserable. Then I'm gonna be like, right, I'm leaving you, and then he's like, then he's gonna be pining after her and be like, no, sweet baby, no, stay. That's the dialogue it would be as well.
I have not.
I don't like these douchebags.
And only from the peak.
The age of men is upon us, Father. Let us take it. Let us build the Numenor you have always seen in your heart.
The age of men is over. The time of orcs begin. I don't know, I just wanted to say the line because I want then was going to do in the voice. The age of men is over. But I didn't want to hurt my voice. But it wasn't too bad, I guess.
When you were at her breast, your mother prophesied that you would come to ill end.
That means it still can. It's still possible.
Impress me in the task that I'm about to place upon you, and I will tell you.
Oh, what if the task you're about to place upon him is the ill end he meets?
Places to make use of you.
Oh, God. Oh, God. You're awful.
The Sea Guard is still loyal to you. Together we can fight.
There's a better way about this. It doesn't have to be all pure. Like, so you know. Oh, that was a sexy hand on the chest.
What did you see in the Palantir?
Yeah, what did you see?
Railing from the city to...
Is it on fire?
That Palantir has shown me only our island's downfall. But when you touched it, that vision was gone.
But that doesn't mean that's not still the downfall.
Arizon's kingship is a part of that path, and so are you.
Another sexy hand chest thing.
My command.
Grab her hand. Oh!
No matter how hard they push,
Ah.
no matter
Words
what
of wisdom,
they
not...
take, you must not
not-
jeopardize Numenor's new destiny.
Get in here, you rugged, handsome bastard.
Remain.
You're no longer Seaguard. Fucking savages. His daughter is at the hell... Oh, you best believe if this was... maybe not. I was about to say olden times, but this is no olden times. This is sci-fi. No, fantasy, sorry. I was about to say, if it's olden times, you best believe she's getting dragged home and she won't be seen again, but...
On whose authority?
On mine.
Oh, these two... Oh, them two together, I just want to fucking headbutt them.
Balthazar wanted the lot of you.
And yet overthrowing a queen has earned you a promotion.
To petty.
That's
My
it.
brother is dead. The king, a treacherous path.
And yours is made of seawater. Take care to keep your feet beneath you. It's a long way to...
Oh, father, yes! Pop off! Punch her in the head as well. I'm already wishing for her downfall very quickly. Very quickly. You little fuckhead. Give him that look.
Captain leaving deck.
Is nobody's captain now?
Fucking A! He will forever be captain. That was such a little whiny bitch voice as well.
Captain, the Valar protects you.
That's enough.
Thank you, Captain.
God bless you, Captain.
Oh, you love to see it.
Perhaps I can have you taken off the list. I'll speak to the king.
Oh, you jealous sack of shit.
I think you've made it clear enough who your friends are.
I did not think I would absolutely be a Villandil like stan, but I am totally on this fucking Villandil train. I'm trying to think of a pun. All aboard the Villandil Express. No, yeah, sure, that could work. It's not working. I want to say something. No, I've given up. Sorry, guys, I failed. I failed you. Because little bitch, little bitch. Third time's the charm, bitch. I also could have shouted out at some point, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." I'm so pissed off I didn't do it at the time. I might insert the clip, I might not. I'm annoyed I didn't say it. Yeah, I wonder if she... Oh, hold on. He's got in there. You fucking treacherous sack of shit. The thing that got you in your seat, you're about to use.
What are we waiting for? All is well in Eregion. Galadriel was wrong. And whilst we hesitate,
He knows
our
that
army grows
he's talking
stronger
shit in
by the
that
day.
letter.
If we are to
Oh, this is his vision. Oh my god, this is his vision. Oh my god, that was really holding you back, wasn't it?
You pushed for this.
Learning to hear the mountains, a gift from Owle, one that's honed and refined over a lifetime.
Oh, it's the fact that he has the ring itself is basically doing exactly what her and her sisters are supposed to do but couldn't do, you know?
Feels somehow like cheating.
It is.
I think he knows a thing or two about wielding power.
I thought he was going to say cheating.
That kind of power.
I blame the king's new law. For every coin spent, another goes to the crown. Ring
Oh.
tribute, he calls it.
Oh!
Ring tribute.
Oh, she gets away eventually. Good on you, Disa.
Owle's beard. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness. Chase it! Oh, someone go after it! Also don't like it's gone into the darkness. What? Why is the echo in so... Oh my goodness, what? That's cool. But is that gonna disturb anything? Oh, get the fuck out of there! Get the fuck out of there, Deets! Oh, after all... I'm enduring, man. I'll be if the next scene is him screaming at her, yeah.
With the help of a power that'll shape
I actually thought it was food when he was walking in there.
power to shape the destinies of all dwarves forever.
I was meant to say this is
But for your masters.
okay.
Back in
I was about to say like, are these the lords? I'm not really getting the lords vibe from the well, yeah, the royalty lot. You know, I wasn't getting that from them, but that was a great pitch, by the way. Well done, Durin.
The realms. Kazakh Doom shall never want again.
This is looking a little bit more familiar.
Right beneath us.
Who set these restrictions?
You
did.
You did, yeah. I was about to say. Yeah, this is where the mining goes hard.
What is it?
You took it off.
What is it? What have you done with it?
It's there, sire. You took it off.
He was about to switch.
I was feeling heady.
He was about to fucking rip your head off.
Stop.
Oh, he's gonna tell him about the growling.
Disa heard it herself. A nameless evil. Ancient and powerful. You mustn't
Shit.
dig.
So they knew about it.
You have your orders, Guildmaster.
They knew about it. He knew about it and he still did it.
Stone singers speak of hearing the mountain.
But I can feel it.
I can see it.
It's close enough.
We have barely taken a thimble from the ocean of our riches.
Oh, the greed. The greed. It's too strong. And the ring's back on. You are the danger. What the fuck?
Do my eyes deceive me?
Oh my goodness.
Narnia was attempting to resize it.
Oh, it's going to go terribly wrong, and then we need you to help us, please. And then bam, he's helping.
Where is she?
Oh my goodness. What the fuck is going on here? Now this is making a lot more sense.
Breathe.
She was invincible. Oh, where did we get that idea from?
What happened?
I was in a place like this, shrouded in mist.
Oh, shit! Great eye.
At first I thought that I saw its eyes.
Eyes, multiple.
Pitiless.
Boring. Wanted the one.
I think it's...
Look around.
Look at him playing it so smart, like. Being the gentle soul to help her. Now,
What did you do?
is he going? Is he? His thing is like, is it going to be like a, well, look how what happened last time. You should probably help us to avoid this happening again.
Lord of Gifts shared your worry that men are too corruptible.
Oh God, he's
So
blaming
we
you.
fortify the alloy by adding more mithril.
No. If you'd wanted to do that, you should have...
Go, spill.
Save us immeasurable hours of toil if you would offer this one single word of counsel.
He's got you. He's got you.
My Lord Celebrimbor,
Woo!
forgive me, my lord, but Durin the Younger from Khazad-dûm.
You loved an interruption.
He says
I will see what he wants.
Oh, no. You back the fuck off. You want to see Celebrimbor.
He refuses to share the other rings unless the Dwarf Lords promise him half. A share of their minds.
Oh, the greed is strong in him.
Then maybe the fault's in the Ringmaker.
Oh my goodness.
How much do you really know about this, Anna?
Oh, yes, Durin! Forever watching. If you could hear and see down low, then you could hear and see from up high.
Brave, until I had helped him to heal.
You speak of Lord Celebrimbor.
So he's manipulating her into probably getting him to help, or
The toll that creation has exacted from him in crafting the 3 and the 7 has left him diminished, vulnerable to the shadow.
Oh! He's succumbing to it.
For a moment, you seemed her perfect likeness.
Oh?
Why, Lady Galadriel's, of course.
Oh, don't flatter her. Stop that. So, he's poisoning her against Celebrimbor by saying he's turned into darkness, and now he's thinking, oh no, let's do another way and get into her heart as well. Oh, what? Are they interrupting a fucking ceremony?
this shrine is condemned. How's it feel to have a daughter who's ashamed of you?
Ooh.
Gaze, how then if I nearly told Baynard?
Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him.
Give him the relic. Give it to him, boy.
Oh, why would you call him boy? That's guaranteed that he won't give it to him now. He's gonna fucking smash it or something.
I don't know if you're aware, but I've been promoted to...
Yes! Fucking A!
Shrine.
Oh, it's time to kill him. Vil, let's kill him.
May the Valar forgive me.
For what?
Yes! Time to kill him! Woohoo! Val, sorry, I call him Vil. Val, that's what you call him. How is this little pussy bitch fucking doing this to you? How you found yourself in this situation in the first place? Drag him under with you. Yes! Oh. Maybe don't. I'd kill him personally. I'd kill him personally. I think you should kill him.
That's an order.
Oh, you would have to give an order as captain, wouldn't you? Hit. Take your little bitch sword, bitch. Well, I will say, as soon as he broke his arm, I knew I was like, that's great, but we can't kill him, because ultimately they wouldn't have put him in such pain before then killing him. It would have just been a slice and death thing, or break the arm and he was going to survive. But there was that little tiny bit of hope there. I don't like the fact he's walking away with the back to him now. I'm worried. Oh. Kill him personally. This kid needs to be killed personally. Valandil, I'm not gonna lie, mate. The fact that you actually had your back to him after giving back his weapon, that is your fault. Oh, cleaning his sword in the fucking... Oh. Scumbag behaviour.
Inform the jailer. He was the one who started the uprising.
I need him dead, I need him dead, I need him dead, I need him deader than dead, I need him fucking slaughtered in front of his dad.
As one who so masterfully manipulates metals, just be mindful someone is not manipulating you.
That's a great line.
See daggers. What deceit could you possibly...
The letter.
Oh, he's blaming you for deceiving your king. Now that kind of makes sense why he jumped on that.
He would never permit me to forge anything again.
That's... Yeah, that's not too bad when you think about it. I know...
Straight on.
I know you're a creator.
Even deeper into the maelstrom.
Ah, shit. Okay, that makes sense why he's going at that angle. Yeah, it was either that or, you know, make matters worse. Yeah. I think I was mid saying something else there.
Your desire to partner with the elves has saved our kingdom.
God, don't throw that at him now when he's trying to convince you to get rid of the rings.
I need your axe by my side.
No, he's giving Durin a ring. Is he? Oh, maybe not. Oh. I was about to say, where would he give a ring when his other dwarves? He promised them. But he's actually giving him back his little thing to be like, you are my heir again.
Swear to me that you will never wear one of those rings.
Okay, is he?
I swear it.
Durin, I want to believe you. I do. But I don't know which dwarven king holds the ring at the time of its downfall.
Or did hubris and sloth come together to dull your attention?
Oh, he's blaming them.
We must atone for our mistakes.
Or trying to pass the blame onto
In the way
them.
we can. By the Nine must do far more than bring aid. To men, they must bring balance to the entire project.
Oh.
Strength from the Three.
Okay. So
redeem the
I was about to say, so what they're now doing it as a way to counteract the fuck up with the Seven, and that's why they have to build a Nine for men, because now they can no longer trust the rings for the dwarves. You sneaky bastard, Anatar.
But that is simply because he knows how much depends on your success. Yet I know you will never...
So he's now coming across as the so Celebrimbor is the unrealistic bastard boss, and now he's actually infiltrating as one of them, being like, right guys, I know you're pissed, but come on, we could do this if we all put our hands in and hold each other up. It's very slippery, the fucking devil, isn't he?
Shall we begin?
Oh, slippery devil. Oh yeah, the orcs. Forgot about them. Uh-oh, here they are. Uh-oh, here they are.
You must send the army to Eregion this moment.
Uh-oh, is he not?
Not be possible. I have reason to believe that Sauron is the architect of all this.
My king.
Oh, now you realise.
Our armies cannot defeat both Adar and Sauron. Not alone.
Not alone, you say? Now the question is she in chains or is she a guest? She's in chains. She's not necessarily in chains though, she's just in a little cage. She knows she can kill you in seconds, right? Like that, but why not on him? She's waiting for a moment, that's why. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, it ends there! I thought we were about to see the 9 forge just now, but I'd imagine that's where it's building up to. The 9 gets built by the end of maybe next episode or the end of the series. Alright. And that, guys, my reaction to The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Season 2, Episode 5. I feel like I repeat myself by saying I enjoyed that episode, because I did. But I did enjoy that episode. There was a lot more spread across this episode. And maybe that's not even it, because we focused on, realistically, we focused on the dwarves. We focused on Numenor. And we focused on the elves. And we got a light touching of when it came to the High King, and also at the end there, Galadriel. As far as I'm aware, that's the main things that we know, we focus on, those three. So, yeah. So but it felt more because we didn't get Arondir, or the Harefoots or the Stranger. So we missed out, but it just felt like there was more to it. We were more spread across, maybe equally this episode, across all three. Because I felt like a lot was told. And you could feel this ramping up to the end of the season. Because at the end of season, it took a whole season for us to eventually get the Sauron reveal and the rings for the elves created. So now, we're now at the... well, just past the midway point of season 2, and we've already created the dwarven rings, and now we're trying to create the man king rings, the man, the rings for men, So is the idea that we will eventually finish this next episode with the rings forged for men, and the ending of this series is either him, as in Anatar / Sauron, creating the one ring for himself, or at least drawn plans for it, because we got the invisibility one here already, and it's not even the invisibility one. I know that it was like sort of like a dark realm in which that you transport to. I just best just say the invisibility ring. It's just easy to keep track of for me. But you know what I mean. So, and to be honest, in the midst of all this, in the next episode, I'd imagine, I say I'd imagine because, let's put it this way, no one can progress. If we were, okay, let's put it this way, because we didn't have the Stranger, nor the Stranger or the Harefoots, nor Arondir, but Arondir is chasing the Orcs anyway. So it's, where do we focus on next week's episode? Do we just stick to this battle and Eregion, or do we then focus on the Harefoots and the Elven King with the Elven Kingdom with the High King, and maybe Arondir chasing after the Orcs? Or are we going to focus on this battle? So I'm a bit interested to see where because the story is sort of getting separated, or is going to deal with Numenor with Elendil being like captured and Val being killed. Where are we at with that? Because I'm interested to see where we go with Numenor, because the transition of power has sort of... I'm sorry, my camera's been an absolute fucking bitch today, but it keeps on going out of focus. But I mean, because the change of power, it's not what I expected. Actually, I didn't expect them to pull it off. But then the hard change to where it is, like, where is it going? Is it going to be that they actually usurp Farazon, or if they then go, you know what? We are leaving this land and we are actually going to just now move on to Middle Earth. And in doing so, they move on to Middle Earth with the people who are actually faithful to the Queen, and they set up a place in Middle Earth. And maybe the prophecy still happens to Numenor, who knows? But yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes. But how the story should go, I kind of want to see where it goes with what happens at Eregion, but I don't think we'll end up sticking there in that next episode. I do think that will either be there briefly or to build up to the battle, and then that will be it. We won't actually get that until episode 7. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, but overall, really enjoyed this episode. Really did. I'll just go through my notes here. Maybe I'll focus on the dwarves at the moment, because that moment of at the stairs showing the mountain and then the fucking turn it into the gem on the ring was outstanding. Really enjoyed that. That was such good editing. That was a great shot. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that one. Yeah, and then having Durin the Third going around feeling the rocks and finding the lights out. Of course, he's going to be their salvation. He's brought it back. The rings have saved them, and this is all they are. They are power in which we can use to save our people. So it's convinced him, it's convinced others, and it's convinced the people. Now, in doing so, it's then convinced Durin that these are great. Let me now send them out to the other the dwarven kingdoms, and we'll go from there. And then that way, then all dwarves will be safe and sound. So it's a smart move. It is, and I can see why it need to be done. The fact that Disa straight away was like, we were taught and taken ages, and we had to learn to be able to speak and understand this mountain, and it's been passed down through us, and now these rings are suddenly what's giving it to anyone. I can see why she's like, hold the fucking phone. But yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, and I like the fact that her and Durin the Fourth are a great partnership, as in they are husband and wife, but they also know they should be ruling with it together at some point. But again, her being like, I don't trust in him, being like, I kind of don't trust it either, so should we try and tag team this together? And from that point, he's like, right, I need to go speak to Celebrimbor. Durin as well, confronting Celebrimbor. Well, hold on, I'm sorry. Disa also going through the market. That whole fucking... I can't even remember what it was. I was going to say ball/sphere, but it was something else. I can't remember. It was a trinket of some kind, that's for certain. But that was ridiculous how far that went down. Doesn't even make sense. Why didn't anyone stop it? Why didn't she scream saying, I'm the prince's wife, stop that? And even if it's not that, fucking get off your hands and knees and just run after it. Ridiculous how it went down that far. And how she just randomly found this new cave, this new opening. Why has no one found that? Or maybe they have, I don't know. But yeah, her then being like, and you know, you're welcome, by the way, and being able to be like, oh, I found him such a I found my little bull present, you know, and then the growls, the bellowing. I wrote down Belloc bellows, or Bellowin Belloc. So, yeah, so I that was a great little moment. It's subtle, but the fact is that she heard it, felt it, and she knew this was fucking evil. So yeah, that was great. Also, during the Fourth, then being to the other sort of dwarves again, going, these are pure power. These are pure power, and I'm willing to share it, but only if you give me half your minds. Now, we didn't see that bit, but you know what I mean, that directly. But again, highlighting his utter greed since putting on that thing. You saw when he thought he lost the ring, it's like, where's the ring? It wasn't like that either. But you know, when you saw he could have went full animal mode, but he didn't. And I think that would have been too crazy just right at the start. So, yeah, but yeah, they're doing well to highlight his greed very quickly, the descent into it. I don't know. It's just crazy that it's the elves are a little so more fortunate. They have more of a like fortitude in their mind, I guess, that it's not as bad. Whereas the dwarves are like, oh, I got this on 5 minutes. Give me that, you know. Oh, fuck all my plans I did before. Let's keep on mining. I don't give a shit, you know. So did well to show his quick descent into greed. Great, and love the fact that Durin as well has eyed up Anatar and been like, yeah, buddy, I kind of see you for who you are, and that's someone I don't trust. Him go to Celebrimbor going like, what the fuck have you made? Celebrimbor straight away defending himself, and then doing well to be like, sort of like, what do you know of this Anatar? To help them sow division. Of course, Anatar / Sauron, seeing this, hearing this, it's so good. The slippery devil that is Sauron is so good at adapting himself to the situation, but I will get to that. But yeah, bless Durin the Fourth, went there, did his best to find out more stuff. Didn't work out, but you know, he did his best. And yeah, the ring tax as well, crazy, absolute crazy. So I don't understand. He's trying to hoard all the wealth, but I don't understand why he's doing it to his own people. But that's just, I guess, the ring, the greed. Yeah. Let's get this up here. Yeah, and then that ended with the dwarves it being sort of like a father, I don't trust the ring, and he's gone there. He said exactly what he was meant to say, what he had to do, but he can't then completely go against his father, especially with how everything's gone recently. And ultimately, they did help. He did help. Was the driving force to help save? Well, no, he helped save the elves, which in turn helped save his own people. So, yeah, I thought that was yeah. But then during the third, being like, here you go, let me distract you by giving you back your little fucking thing. I can't remember what it's called. If you can't let me know what that is around him. It's called a giant necklace. And being like, yep, I need you by my side, son, to be the prince. The prince that was promised. The prince that, that will be king. And then Dee's been like straight away, like, did you tell him? And she believes him. But it's more so she's seen what's happened there and being like, don't you ever wear those rings, please. The fact he promised makes me think he will have to wear it at some point. And it's going to break my heart when he breaks Dee's heart. But yeah, that moment is all. I'm worried about what's to come. I love Durin the Fourth, but I'm worried about what's to come. Hold on, I think someone's at my door. No, they're not. Yeah, so... that's Durin, the Durins. Let's quickly focus on... I don't know... Oh, Numenor. Let's focus on Numenor. Right. Numenor's obviously got the new leader in charge. Pharazôn's in charge, and he straight away, from the get-go, looks like an absolute dick. He said his mother, his wife prophesied something ill happened to their son, and rather than shield him from it, he's like, "Let me put you on this path that could easily put you in danger." He don't care. He don't give a shit. Maybe he might know that looking with the Palantir that he knows he needs to sacrifice his son to be able to get what he wants. Who knows? I thought the beard was magnificent and filled with wisdom, but alas, it's just a bastard beard. Them giving in all the as the Sea Guard, giving in all their their ranks, everything about them, being like, we have to hand all this shit in because we're too we honor the queen, and we honor what the king wanted in the first place, which is with queen in charge, and we don't see this actual new king, you know. So let's put it this way, to the everyday people, like I said, is that she's the queen. She's the queen, and there's no way about it. But to the people that obviously have the ones that are pulling all the strings, they will shout Pharazôn till they fucking they can't scream anymore, you know. So, but to disarm people who the people who everyone respects and knew when to battle for them, to be able to go, right, like, yeah, your ranks are stripped now, and we're going to bring our own people. That's not going to work well with the lower level people, as in, like, you know, the majority of the people in the kingdom. So yeah, quickly, so that moment with the Elendil and the Queen, that moment where it touch hands again, that could have easily just been a little moment that doesn't mean much, but also looks almost kind of, they rely on each other. It could be just a beautiful bond they have, but it could also be something more, possibly, who knows. So yeah, so because ultimately, if you think about it, okay, hold on, bear with me, tell me if I'm wrong. Isildur himself, when we know that Aragorn is Isildur's heir, but does that necessarily mean that he has to be Isildur's descendant directly from him, or could it be that his father had another child with the queen, and that kid ends up being going down the line, ends up being Aragorn's bloodline, which is then still means that Isildur, who was maybe at some point king, but should have been king or king. I don't know where they stand in like this, or the world is in like the hierarchy. But does it mean this? Does that mean that then once he goes, then it goes, well, who's the last heir? And it's actually, oh well, this bloodline, and it's going back one, going across, then down. You know. So yeah, my chair keeps on going down, guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Look how fucking much that went down. Look at me, I'm a giant now. Yeah. Face is very bright. What if I go this way? Look at that. I lean this way. My face looks normal, but up there, look at that. Look how pale I look. Anyway. And I love that moment as well with where when he's walking away, he gives his sword, and they're like, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." To realistically, like, even though they're saying he's not Captain anymore, and they're still treating him like he is Captain, there's no way he's unjustly being taken, like the captaincy being taken away from him, and everyone has any sort of mindset will respect him to his dying days as captain of the Sea Guard. You know. I will briefly speak about his fucking daughter. She is a sack of shit. I can't remember her name. I need to write it down. I think I did last time, but I can't be bothered to look now. Her and this Weasley little fuckhead that... Oh, don't get me started on that fuckhead. I'm going to get started eventually when I get to him. But that little moment of being like, "Oh, I'm in charge here, father. Oh, you should be thanking me because, you know, it could have been worse." And then even saying to Valandil, "Oh, I could help you, one of my oldest friends," blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck off. You've gotten yourself into a position of power, and even the father was like, "Yeah, you've given yourself a promotion by fucking over everyone else." But you put yourself into a position of power, and now you're just like, "Oh, well, I can help you." Like, both bastards, both of them. But yeah, I hope tragedy befalls. I don't want Elendil to go through shit any more than he has. I really don't. I really enjoy him as a character, and he's actually he's so bloody cool. But I hope his daughter dies. What are you gonna do about that? I don't know. Make it happen. Yeah. So let's have a look here. Actually, I wrote down "fuck off, daughter." That's what I wrote down. The king also having a Palantir as well is like, how fucking dangerous is that? Like, he's only in that position because he used that to be able to go, oh, she's actually an elf spy, blah, blah, blah. I should be, look, the eagle shows it there straight away. He's like, give me your secrets, elven bull. So yeah. Let's have a look here. Rings. That then led to that. Let's talk about, because after that, then it led to the vigil for the dead in this sacred place, and these fucking little bastards coming in and going, yeah, it's out. You knew. Why did you have to? Why again? Elendil, you almost had your way if you didn't call him boy. Of course he was going to smash it right in front of your eyes. Good on you for punching him across the fucking face. But how you, again, there's this stupid fucking idea that where it's like when these idiots get into power, they feel like that they can do everything they want because they think, well, we're in power, what are you going to do about it? But that's what leads to revolts. That's what leads to rebellions. It's what happens all the time. And especially when there's more of the lower class than there is of the upper class. And sheer numbers will bring you down. So I've never got it, but of course he's a little Weasley fuckhead. That's why I don't like him. He's a Weasley little fuckhead. And I hate Weasley characters. I really do. It's my big... let's put it this way. If you watch Game of Thrones and you look at Game of Thrones and you have Joffrey and then you have Ramsay Bolton. Now, Ramsay Bolton did some of the most horrific things imaginable. Disgusting character, as in the stuff he did, but I love this character. Loved him. He was one of my favourite characters because he was pure chaos and horribleness. I appreciate it because he knew he was, but he just did it anyway. Whereas you had Joffrey, a Weasley little fuckhead who, even now, when I see clips of it, I'm like, I'm getting angry now. And this guy's obviously not as bad as Joffrey. Come on, no one's as bad as Joffrey as a Weasley little fuckhead, but he is a Weasley little fuckhead. Just on the Richter scale, Joffrey's like over here, you know, and he's like, you're on your way. But yeah, him coming in, Valandil, listen, did well to sort of like jump in, stop him, fuck him up a little bit. The fact he even let him get him into a position where, listen, he's a little... He was nearly drowning you. Ultimately, the fact that he's nearly drowning you, you probably should have died. But ultimately, in the end, you got up, you broke something on him, his arm, his shoulder blade, I don't know. But you broke it, and as soon as that happened, I was like, right, this guy... And I said to Jordan, I was like, this guy's not dying. He's not going to die. But how is it that you think, why not throw that fucking sword away? Or hold on to it yourself, or throw it in the fucking water? That's better than what he ends up doing. But you've literally thrown it at his feet and gone like, do something. And then you've thrown it at his feet and said, and without even probably saying do something, you've then just walked away as if everything's cool. Like, how have you not gone like, say that I've thrown this sword there at him, how have I not just looked at him the entire way? What, like, make sure I'm not like tripping up going, hold on, keep it going, hard, watching him the entire way. It's just asking to be fucking stabbed in the back. And it does happen. And now Elendil has been arrested. Whether his daughter helps out or not, I don't know. He also killed her old friend. He's put the blood of Valandil into this sacred place. It's an ill omen. I want him torn to shreds. I don't know if the show's going to give it to me. I want to be able to have a moment, especially after that, where we kill him and stick in that moment. Not be like, we're going to leave you to your demise. I will not get no enjoyment out of that. I want someone to stab him up. And I want it to be vicious. I want to see the light leave his eyes. I want his dad to see. Maybe that's sadistic of me, but he killed someone I liked. Yeah. I'll focus on yeah, I'll now go through the Elven stuff. The fact is that they actually, I guess so. Finalized story more, whatever. the fact that he was like, oh, let's make the rings for the men. Let's do this. We'll give it out to the people that we trust. We'll only do it to people that are noble, that are good of heart. To be able to try and get Celebrimbor to be like, okay, cool, I trust you. He was very stubborn. I think he betrayed his king to a certain point, but he didn't want to betray his himself and what his own what he believed to be. So the fact that Anatar was struggling there, it says a lot. Like by this point he had an easy way to manipulate him. But that was hard for him to end up manipulate him. But then be like, fine, I'll do it myself. And then completely purposely messing up the other rings, sending your woman to the Dark Ages, the Dark Realm, let's call it, fuck it. Making her invisible. I love the fact that we got a little invisible ring this early on. Really confused me, really did. I was like, how the fuck is this shit happening? It did throw me off completely. And then once Celebrimbor won't, like when he's like, if only you could part with your knowledge, this could make this so much easier. And Celebrimbor then getting interrupted by Durin. Him knowing that Durin's going to help kind of poison him, because he knew where he left it with Durin was going to be like, yeah, this is going to help my cause. So in the meantime, I'm now going to start turning the people slightly against you, not to trust you. If anything does go wrong, it's down to you. Whilst also, oh, you remind me of Lady Galadriel. Oh. You know? I put down seductive Anatar. That's why I said that. That's why I wrote down there. Oh, quickly, I didn't realise the fact that we knew about the Bell Rock and went to the king about it, and even in there he still carry on with the digging. I completely forgot to mention that. That is, I didn't know that they knew. I just assumed they didn't know and just carried on digging. The fact that they know there's something that may be down there, that's fucked up. But he still doesn't care. It's just the pure greed via the rings, you know. Yeah, I think that's crazy, absolutely crazy that he's still carried on just after all that. But yeah, thing is though, if Durin the Third, because I'm trying to think about in the tomb in Moria, which Durin's in the tomb is the third or fourth. That's what I'm trying to remember, but alas. It's probably not the third. Yeah. But him literally being in the assistant's ear ooh, maybe we should bang at some point. Who knows? Oh my god, let's keep it at arm's length. Ew. Also, don't trust Celebrimbor. You know, it was very slimy, very slippery. That's what the Dark Lord does, you know? Yeah, so Celebrimbor also going against Durin and be like, no, we didn't fuck up, we didn't mess up. How bloody dare you? It was perfect. Look at the elves are thriving. It's not us, your shit. But also that then being in the back of his head where he's like, yeah, no, we totally fucked up. So good of that in that moment of Sauron / Anatar to be sort of like, the reason why this is like this is because you lied to your High King. You were deceitful, and that's what's poisoned these rings. It's you, and then the only way to stop this is if you now go to the the only way to stop this is if you now go to your High King and tell him everything that you've done, which would mean that you have to stop the forge, which he doesn't want to do because he wants to carry on building, creating, and saving and preserving life, and etc. etc. It's either that, or build these 9 other rings for men, even though you don't trust them, but they will bring balance because we need to correct what we did with the 7 rings. It's such a twisted. Do you remember? It's catchphrase. You know, like the little things that you put the fingers in, and you couldn't get them out. That's what it feels like. It's like, all right, Cale, you found yourself like it, and the only way to release yourself is by coming together like that. Yeah. Or the more you struggle against it, that's maybe another analogy. This might not even be a good analogy, but the more you struggle against it, the worse it gets. Just go with it, and then bam, we're free. he's manipulated him even when you thought that he can't like sort of find a way around this. He does. So well done on the scheming. I will give him that to Anatar / Sauron. But yeah. But again, that was I think that's a spare play to be like, it's deceit. Of course, he would believe that as well. You were deceitful, and that would come across to them as something that would like stop the pureness of the rings, you know. But yeah, but then him being like, okay, that's it. I'm not the one that fucked up, team. You guys messed up with your hammers and you're hitting like that. I will make sure we don't mess up. I will be here at all times. We're gonna do this right. You're shit. I'm great. Let's do this. We won't and let's build these 9 rings. For him to come in that like to really impact. You saw him like breaking down there. Like you can't believe where he's at, what he's gotten to, it's really taken its toll on him. Do you know, me using my hands is the worst thing ever because that's what makes this camera go out of focus. But you know, that's seriously taking its toll on him. And then in that moment, then Anatar being like, "Hey, guys, let's go out there and have a good time. All right, we're doing something great. I believe in you." He's a little bit stressed, but let's alleviate some of that stress and just give 110%. Let's do this. I'm proud of you. Like, it's such a good cop, bad cop situation when realistically roles are reversed and Celebrimbor is the good guy that's now been made into the bad guy, and the bad guy is portraying himself as the good guy, but he's actually the bad guy. So yeah. Yeah. Really enjoyed that. Quickly to touch on the High King as well, having that vision, or the vision I'm going to see, because again, he's seeing glimpses of the future, what might come to fruition. So the fact is that I thought when he's had that vision is that he was going to, Elrond was going to come back and go, oh, we need to go get troops to go do this and that. And he's like, don't worry, we're already on our way. But ultimately, he's got there and said, no, Sauron's at play. We cannot do this. We're playing into his hand. It's... No, I thought it would have been leading to the battle, but... Well, no, it could do, because ultimately, it's like we can't do this on our own. So who will come help? That's the question. So I'm interested to see where that goes. And then at the end, it's now, we have a common enemy. Now the fact, and then, well, in obviously Elvish tongue, but that's why I feel like this next episode will not be the battle on which I'm hoping. I think episode 7 will be, because we're going to have to deal with the Stranger and the Harefoots. We're going to be maybe possibly dealing with the High King a little bit more. And we'll also be dealing with what's going to come about with Eregion, with the orcs on the edges. I think there might be some sort of parleying or conversation between that, maybe with people from Eregion. But if not that, then we're going to be dealing with probably Elrond going like, no, we need to send people, and with Adar and Galadriel. You know, there's definitely going to be that's why I think it's going to be, and Arondir is on his way as well, you know, so shit's going to happen, things are going to hit the fan, but I don't think that we'll have the big old battle in which we want. I think that will come episode 7. But overall, really enjoyed the episode, really enjoying the show. It makes me look forward to Thursdays. I think Thursday next week, I should have oh god, I can't remember. Either way, I should be. It should be maybe the time this comes out, probably around the same time that I'll release it next week, and then the fun. No, hold on, that's episodes. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, still got 3 episodes. God, I'm losing it. But yeah. But either way, probably expect around the same time next week, the next week's episode. But overall, really enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to continue it. Look forward to Thursdays now. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. So if you like the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Durin's descent into greed? Where was it always known that they knew about the Belloc before they went further into, into digging? Yeah, like I said, I mentioned about Isildur, his heir. Is it possible that, does it have to be his son that's his heir, as in he has to actually have kids, or could Aragorn be his father's other child that he might have with this queen, that sort of heir, you know, is it that, could it be that? So yeah, what do you think of Anatar being a slippery little devil this episode? And yeah, I can't remember what the other one thing I was talking about there. Oh, and Numenor. How do you think of that? Did you expect Val to get killed? Were you on all aboard the Val train? Or I can't. Yeah, were you like I was for him then to be ripped? How desperate you to see that little weasel killed? How desperate for his daughter to be killed? Again, refuse to learn her name. I will, but I will. Etc. All that sort of stuff. Comment down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do me and other people. Currently doing reactions to this, and I will be just this at the moment. By the time this is out, yeah, I will be releasing, coming out soon, maybe even starting tomorrow, will be Tales of the Empire. I'll also be releasing soon Doctor Who. I'll be carrying on Doctor Who with my little brother Charlie. David Tennant's second season, currently with Martha. Also be reacting to The Penguin, Agatha All Along this month. Those ones I'll be reacting to soon. Other things I have been reacting to recently has been I forgot what I'm reacting to. Umbrella Academy Season 4, The Boys Season 4, House of the Dragon Season 2, Doctor Who Shooty's first season. I've been reacting to that as well by myself. I also did reactions to other MCU TV shows, X-Men 97, but also I also did reactions to the films with my mate Josh, Phase 1 to 3, The Infinity Saga, they're all up there. Bunch of other stuff, guys. Sounds like it takes your fancy. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.